today's video we will take a look at a real life episode which happened in May 2018 to the Royal Navy destroyer HMS Duncan, and using sea power, see how events could have been different. HMS Duncan was operating in the Black Sea as part of a NATO maritime task group when it experienced one of the most intense aerial encounters of recent years. While patrolling international waters near Crimea, HMS Duncan was swarmed by 17 Russian military aircraft, including Su-24 Fencer attack jets and Su-30 flanker multi-role fighters. The Russian aircraft approached rapidly and aggressively, some flying as close as a few hundred feet from the ship, creating a tense and potentially dangerous situation. So what if events went differently? What if the jets had attacked? How would HMS Duncan have dealt with this? In the video today we will simulate an attack on HMS Duncan by 17 Russian aircraft. Not the same ones, but hopefully equivalent on how an attack would happen. The attack is spearheaded by a Tu-95 Bear D reconnaissance aircraft operating at 30,000 feet, positioned far from the engagement zone to avoid air defences. Its role is to locate, identify and track HMS Duncan, then guide the strike package to its target via real-time data links and radar fix updates. Once HMS Duncan's position is confirmed, the strike group, made up of 17 Tu-22M backfire supersonic bombers, split into two groups which take off from Russian air bases near the Crimean Peninsula. Each bomber is armed with one AS-4 Kitchen, or KH-22, long-range radar-guided cruise missile, originally designed to destroy US carrier groups. These massive missiles travel at Mach 4.6 with a range of up to 370 miles and a high altitude flight profile. The bombers fly at a high subsonic speed, flying at medium altitude. As they approach the engagement range about 250 kilometers out, they fan out and launch their missiles in salvo, maintaining separation to reduce effectiveness of Duncan's missile defence systems. From HMS Duncan's perspective, the ship's Samsung radar detects the launch of multiple fast-moving threats. The destroyer's Sea Viper missile system is brought to full readiness. Electronic warfare measures activate, including decoys, radar jamming and chaff. The Duncan launches Aster 15-30 missiles in sequence to intercept incoming threats at different ranges. The Duncan has advanced capabilities, but faces a large number of inbound missiles simultaneously, flying at high speeds, which creates a critical situation. The crew must act with split-second timing, balancing radar tracking, threat prioritization and defence countermeasures. As the AS-4 missiles arc through the upper atmosphere, they descend from altitude, each one locked on HMS Duncan's radar signature. Travelling at over Mach 4, they close the distance in seconds. On board Duncan, attention is locked on the radar tracking screens. The Combat Information Centre is already at full alert as they enter the most critical phase of the engagement. The Samsung radar continues to track the incoming threats, locking on. With less than a minute to impact, HMS Duncan launches a wave of Aster 15 missiles. The missiles roar from their vertical silos, twisting upwards to meet the threat. Electronic countermeasures engage, chaff fills the sky, and jammers pulse to confuse enemy guidance systems. Now it's a race between British precision and Russian firepower. Some of the Kitchen missiles are deceived by the chaff. Most are taken out by the Aster missiles, and you can see the phalanx also engaging. So in this scenario, you can see the Sea Viper system and the other defences have worked. I ran this scenario a few times, and on one occasion a missile did get through, devastating the Duncan. I wonder if the number of missiles were increased, how things could turn out. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe for more content. Take care.